kick today, but I probably won't kick probably until next week when we need to start focusing on Northwestern.
Any fun plans, things maybe you wouldn't get to do during a game week coming up?
Well, I'm going home. I'm going to see my brother. He's a senior in high school, so it's probably going to be the last game I ever get to see him play in, at least as a high schooler. So I'm looking forward to that.
How cool is that that lines up where you get to go and see that?
It's pretty cool because last year is the funny thing is their bye week was the same as our bye week last year, so I didn't get to see. It was pretty unlucky, but I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Plus, it's good to like temporarily take a mental break from football, but you know, we take it 1 week at a time, and next week immediately focus goes back to business in Northwestern.
You go to a college game when you're back? I mean, you try to go. I don't know who's your team. Clemson, Georgia, USC. Who are your favorites?
I mean, when I was younger, I used to go to South Carolina games a
Really?
lot. Yeah, that was my team growing up, who I liked. But usually I try to like stay away from like football like that, because if I go to that game, I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna be like, oh, what's the kicker doing? What's the punter doing? Yeah.
Will you kick it all while you're back?
No, I won't kick until probably Monday.
What's the scouting report on your brother?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. We'll see after this game. I haven't seen him kick in person yet, at least in a high school game. Because when I was back in high school, I was there.
Yeah.
So.
Does he ask you for advice? I mean, do you guys talk
Yeah.
kicking all the
Yeah.
time and
we
things
do
like
talk kicking a lot, actually. Usually it's me yelling at him, why you're not doing this, why you're not doing that. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're brothers. We're pretty competitive. So, like, say if we weren't in season, I kick with him all the time out of the season.
How do you just reflect on what you've done up to this point this season?
I mean, we can reflect. I mean, I can sit here and reflect all I want, like whether it's good or bad, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm not done. I'm ready. I want to keep getting better and improving. So, like, I'm nowhere near where I want to be. And where I want to be, I mean, you can't go in the past and change who you were. You gotta push forward and become who you want to be.
When you talk about like improving, like what do you feel like there is left for specifically you to get better at?
In terms of the weight gain, I still think I would like to gain like 10 more pounds, because my kicking coach back in North Carolina, or he's in North Carolina. I mean, I'm from South Carolina, of course, but he's from North Carolina. And he told me he wants me to be like 215 when I'm done with the weight-wise. And so I'm going to try and get to that eventually. Not during season, though. During season, you focus just on football. During the season, it's like the cash-out period. Like, you're supposed to use what you built in the off-season. But, I mean, if you want to look that far in the future, I think after this year, I'm going to focus on the consistency aspect, because I feel like, I mean, I missed a few times, and next year I want to just not at all. And going forward.
You know, how nice is it to have a week off after really a 2-month, gauntlet of games on your schedule?
I mean, 8 games in a row is pretty tough. I don't care who you ask. I mean, I might just be the kicker, but, 8 games in a row is pretty tough, of waking up doing the same thing every day, preparing for an opponent every week, always mentally there. I mean, an off week is really, I think it's pretty necessary, because eventually players start to get tired and burnt out, both physically and mentally. And I think, 8 games is pretty tough. Of course, some teams have had breaks earlier than that, but yeah.
What's the scouting report on Wrigley Field from a kicking perspective?
I mean, like I said, we haven't really looked towards that, but I've heard a few things from other people that it gets pretty windy, so I'm not really looking forward to that. But at the same time, you got to make the best of the opportunities you get.